Hi guys, I'm Tripura and welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to create this beautiful vibrant makeup look. I just want to play with colors and I wanted to create a look that is vibrant but yet it's wearable, and I came up with this look and I just love how it turned out. So if you are someone who love wearing colorful eyeshadows or someone who wants to wear a vibrant eyeshadow, this look is for you guys. Trust me, this look is so wearable. Before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel, and also I would be so happy if you're kind enough to follow me on Instagram too, because I create so many looks and fun reels there also. So let's get into the video. First, let's start with our eyebrows, and on my eyebrows today I am going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. First I am going to brush my brows. And now I started outlining my brows. I'm just following the natural shape of my brow. And then I started filling it in. Always keep brushing your brows in between, because that will give you a better idea of how it's looking, so that you won't go overboard with your brows. If you have hooded eyes, make sure you're not extending your brows way towards the eyelid, because if you have hooded eyes, the eye space will be very little, like the lid space is very little. So make sure you're utilizing that. So keep your brow arch as high as possible. And next I am doing the same thing with my other eyebrow too. We are done with the eyebrows. Now I am going to carve out my brows. And to carve out my brows today, I am using the Elegir Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Medium Beige. If you want, you can even use a eye primer, but I am using a concealer because, as I always say, I hate it if the lower part of my eyebrow looks too light. So that's the reason I use a concealer that matches my skin tone. And now I am going to carve out my other eyebrow too, and trust me guys, your brows will look so neat and clean and more beautiful, like so beautiful. Done carving out my brows, and on my eyelids today I am going to use a eye primer, and today I am going to use the P. Louise Eye Base. You can even use a concealer instead of an eye primer, but eye primers work better to hold your eyeshadow in place. Done with prepping my eyelids, and now we will move on to our eyeshadow. And for my eyeshadow today I am going to use the Morphe Jaclyn Hills Volume 2 palette. First I am going to take this shade from the palette. I'm using very little product because I just want to use it as a transition shade, and I'm just placing it on my crease and blending it. And now I'm going to take this shade from the palette and I'm going to apply it on the outer corners, and I'm slowly blending it in. Don't worry if you don't have this eyeshadow palette. There are so many palettes available in India that have same shade range. And also don't worry if your eyeshadow looks little messy right now, because everything going to be in place by the end. Always take your time while blending your eyeshadow, because blending dark colors will take time definitely, so be patient and blend it carefully. And now I am going to take this shade from the palette and I am going to apply it on the outer corners to give some dimension and shape. Just keeping it in the outer corners and blending it. And the brush I am using is from Bougie Beauty, and they have some amazing collection of eyeshadow brushes. You should check them out. And this is not sponsored. As you can see, this is little darker on the outer edge and little lighter in the inner edge, and I did it because I want the dimension. As you guys can see, I am blending it so patiently because it will definitely take time. So take your time and sit down and blend it patiently. As you guys can see, I am switching the brushes in between, and it is very important to switch your brushes in between according to what you are looking for. Because if I use a big blending brush, the color will be all over my eyelid. So according to what you are going to work with, your eyeshadow brush should change. I am going to do it using my fingers, and as you guys can see, it just makes the look 10 times more beautiful. Trust me guys, it is not as complicated as it looks. It is a very easy eyeshadow look, so definitely give this a try. And this is how our finished eyeshadow look looks. And now on my face today I am going to use the L'Oreal Base Magic Primer. This is actually a mattifying primer, and I am using it all over my face and blending. And now today first I am going to start with my contouring. And for that I am using a concealer from Elegir. This color is too vibrant, so I'm very carefully dotting it. I'm not even using the product completely, I'm just dotting it. And now I'm going to take a blending brush, contouring blending brush, and I'm going to blend it in. And don't worry if it looks scary now, but it will look so beautiful at the end. This will actually give you a very natural finish, so don't at all worry. I'm going to blend it on the other side too. This contouring shade is very dark on my skin tone. I should have gone for a shade lighter. That would have been my perfect match, but it's okay because we will apply foundation on top of it. And for my concealer today, I am going to use the Elegant Pro Conceal Concealer. And I am actually using the concealer only on the areas where I need it. And now I am going to blend it in. And if you know me, you would know that I am not actually a foundation kind of person. I just love using concealer on the areas where I need it, and on the other parts I just don't like using anything. Blending the concealer around my mouth, I'm just dabbing it. If you can see, I'm not dragging it. I'm done blending my concealer, and now we will move on to foundation. And for my foundation today, I am going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Very little product on the back of my hand. And now I am going to dot it all over my face. As you guys can see, I used very little product, and if you go heavy handed with it, since we have done the contouring first, everything will just go in vain, like you will not get the effect you are looking for. So that's the reason you should always go for a medium or light coverage, not high coverage foundation, and also work with very little product. As you guys can see, everything is in place and you can actually see the contouring too, but not too sharp. So it is actually going to give you very natural finish. So definitely try this trick if you want to contour but still looking for a natural finish. And now I am going to set everything in place, and for that I am using the MAC Studio Fix Compact Plus Powder. Powder plus foundation. I'm just going to use the sponge that comes with it, and I'm just using it on the areas where I know I will get oily. For my bronzer today, I'm going to use the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer, and I am going very light handed because I have contoured too. So very little product and just blending it in. For my blush today, I am going to use the Sugar Cosmetics blush. I'm just using the same brush, and that's perfectly fine. If you know how to work with your brushes, you can use it. I just feel I went a little overboard with the blush, but it's okay, it's going to die down. I am going to take the first color we took, and I am just going to apply it on my lower lash line. And now on my inner corners, I am going to apply a highlighter. I am just using the NYX eyeliner, and I am drawing a line very close to my lash line. Moving on to the lipstick, we are going to use the All Fired Up by MAC Cosmetics. You can actually go for a nude lip if you want to. I just love this shade. This is so beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. See you all in another video.